Well, guys, today's another one of those days where you've got to do a video sometimes from strange places. And today, sitting on the side of a road, actually in a restaurant parking lot because I'm stealing their Wi Fi signal. And that's a very important thing when you have to do these videos and update your website, let me tell you. Sitting in the car, giving you your Wednesday video report because I know you need that coupon code that's going to save you $18 off a single purchase today. Plus, I'm sure that you absolutely want my latest two free picks after the 2-0 sweep yesterday. 41 and 24 run with the free picks here over the past 7 weeks, hitting 6 of the last 7. In baseball, of course, 8 and 2 with the complimentary plays. And guys, if you just noticed the webcam and the camera shaking a bit, it's because I'm balancing it on my knee and the gear shifter at the moment. Not exactly the most ideal place to do a video in your car, but I will say the face is definitely looking thin. Obviously, the diet is working, but here, I think Just for Men, they're going to have to make an emergency visit this afternoon. I think I went one too many days without coloring it here. And Just for Men, I don't know why you're not sponsoring these videos considering how many plugs I've given you over the years. Hi guys, Al DeMarco here. This, of course, going to be your Wednesday in the car video report. Here's the bottom line. Yesterday, unfortunately, the charity play of the week did not win, as you know, as Arizona, which was on a run line play with Craig Davis, failed to deliver. Uh, you know, I can only tell you how much week after week, how much it annoys me when those plays lose because you're trying to do good, and of course this is why they call it gambling, and it just kills me when I find one of those plays and I want to give it to all you guys and hope it wins for the donation the following day. It didn't win again. I mean, Craig's won a couple of them for us, but it did not win. But guys, I'm going to keep doing it. So here within the next, it'll be 8 days from yesterday. Sometime after that, we'll have another charity play of the week selection, and I'm going to do it every single week, including during the NFL season next year too, guys, because I just think it's a great program, and I appreciate when they have one, even though I don't know who you are, and I don't know how many of you do contribute. I do appreciate what you do after the fact as well. Hey, listen, guys, I have two free picks coming your way in just a moment as I continue to see you bounce the camera on your knee. This is what happens. I have two free picks, and the guys out there with the hangovers are going, oh my God, will he stop bouncing around in the videos? The two free picks are going to be on the games between Toronto and Tampa, and also going to take a look at the Yankees Twins contest. Let me talk about a couple of guys here. Scott Delaney, I mentioned him yesterday. The past 2 summers in baseball, he has been money in the bank with these 100-dime releases in baseball. And he had his first one last night of the year. Yankees on the run line, 8-3 over Minnesota. Today, 100-dime Major League Baseball winner number 18 out of 26. 18 out of 26 over the past 3 years with these baseball 100-dime releases. Second in as many days. It's his National League Central Game of the Year, Cincinnati and St. Louis. And of course, it's also his fourth winning day as well, as he's picked up well over 155 dimes profit just the last 3 days alone. As for me, guys, baseball. Did the Angels bullpen implode last night and cost me a win? Yes, they did. But I cannot complain about going 8-2 so far with my baseball paid picks, 8-2 so far with my baseball free picks. If I told you, 2.5 weeks ago that I would come out of the gates hitting 16 out of 20, you would be happy, wouldn't you? But I basically did tell you because baseball is my best sport. I always make money in it. I've won 10 of the last 14 seasons here, including last season. It's my favorite sport. It's the one that I first started betting. Oh my God, it's the one that... I got to tell you guys, when I was a real, absolute gambling whore, an addict, I would bet sometimes, I used to go to ball games, guys. Seriously, I would go to a 7 o'clock start or a 7:30 start, and I would bet every game that was on the board, so I would be entertained during the game watching the scoreboard. So some nights I would have 7 or 8 games, and then depending on how I did on the early card, on my drive home, because often when I was living in Philadelphia, I used to run down to Baltimore to the old, what was it called, Memorial Stadium to watch the Orioles, and on the way home, I would then bet the West Coast games. I mean, I was a sick person. Bet way too many games in baseball, but I still made money. Anyway, tonight I'm coming out with my highest rated baseball play. It's another 15 dime release. Now, does a 15 dime play compare mathematically to a 100 dime selection? You better believe it does. 99% of my plays are rated in all the sports between 5 and 15 dimes. This is right there, guys, at the top of the heap. And tonight I've got that 15 dime play. It's the same 15 dime play that I'm 28 and 14 in the NBA the past 5 years. The same 15 dime play in the NBA I'm 47 and 32 with in the NFL. Excuse me, the past 4 years. I've hit 2 out of 3 so far this season. The only loser was the Giants and Tim Lincecum at Colorado last Thursday, and I think the Rockies just scored again off of Lincecum just a couple minutes ago. I've won 4 of the last 5 days, 12 of the last 17. I can't say much more than that. That's what I've got going tonight for your best baseball bet, and I would be remiss if I didn't congratulate Anthony Red, who did it again yesterday, cashing in with 60 dime NBA winner number 6 in a row. The Spurs a 3-point road favorite by 21 at Los Angeles, beating up the Lakers. Second 60 dime play in as many days. 6 of 7 winning days for Anthony Red. $10 player has won $3,250 in that 7-day period. Overall, the last 91 days, let me just look at his record here. 91 days, a little over 3 months. $10 bettors have won $12,697 because his record in that stretch, 80 and 48 the past 91 days. So congratulations once again to A-Red. Now, let me get to your free picks, guys. I went with Toronto yesterday with Ricky Romero, and I told you at the time on the video report, thought the Blue Jays, who were just devastating in spring training offensively, came out a little bit in a slump here the opening week and a half of the season. I liked the way that they bounced back with 9 runs on Sunday. Thought their offense was getting on track, and last night they took care of business easily, taking care of Tampa in this series opener, and that was a 7-3 final, so they've now scored 16 runs their last 2 games, 25 in their last 4. Rays, meanwhile, 1-5 in their last 6 games, 2-6 on their current road trip, getting outscored 52-23 in that 8-game period is once again just like last year. This is a team that has trouble scoring runs. They've scored 3 or less runs in 7 of their last 9 games. Tonight they're going against Brandon Morrow. He is 4-2 with a 2.25 earned run average in his last 6 starts against Tampa, holding the Rays to a 148 batting average in those 6 starts, striking out 49 in 40 innings. Now, why didn't I go with Toronto after telling you all that as a best bet? Well, there's 2 factors here tonight that has me a little concerned. First of all, Morrow is a power pitcher, and yet he only has 7 strikeouts in 14 innings in his first 2 starts. And secondly, the Rays are going with David Price. And although Price got rocked last Friday in his start at Boston after stopping the Yankees pretty effectively in his opening season start, he has owned the Blue Jays. 9-2 lifetime against them with a 2.06 earned run average, 1.57 ERA, and winning his last 3 starts at Toronto's Rogers Center. So that just puts me at a little pause, a little hesitation, and that's why Toronto is just going to be the free pick, but it's a strong one. The other play, I'm willing to take the Yankees on the run line and getting him at a cheap price, relatively cheap price, against the Minnesota Twins. Why not? I mean, the Yankees, maybe minus 120, 125, depending on when you shop on this one, if you're willing to lay the 1.5 runs. Kuroda, 2.63 earned run average in his first 2 starts in pinstripes, allowed 5 hits in 8+ innings, and Friday's home 5-0 shutout of a powerful hitting Angels lineup. Jason Marquis going for the Twins. He had to take off most of the last part of spring training because of a family emergency, so they started him in Double-A ball. He made 2 starts. He's never been a very good April pitcher with a 4.46 earned run average. Meanwhile, Kuroda, 2.99 ERA in April in his career. The Twins lost last night 8-3 after taking the series opener 7-3, but the Yankees have won 6 of their last 8. The Twins, meanwhile, 3-8 on the season, 1-4 on the road, only 5 hits last night. I will go with the Yankees as your other free pick. That'll do it, guys. Oh, Jesus, I didn't give you the money saving discount coupon code. Guys, save $18 off of any single purchase today. $18 off of any single purchase today simply by using the coupon code APRIL18, A-P-R-I-L, and the number 18. No space between April and 18. April 18 will save you $18 off of any single purchase. You don't have to use it to buy my play, guys. You can use it for anybody at the site. April 18 will save you $18. Good luck. Talk to you again on Thursday.